I know what you're thinking. How good can stir fry be from a white guy, right? Well, in this case, pretty damn good. It's not just stir fry, it's stir fry on the grill, which I happen to know something about, and I do actually eat a lot of stir fry at home. I don't do videos on it because I'm just usually cooked inside, making dinner for the family, the wife and I. And this is another healthy recipe. The wives will love it too. My wife loves it. She's always like, why don't we make this more often with the fresh vegetables, and has meat in it, so I like it too. Similar to some of my previous wife-pleasing recipes. This is a family lover recipe. You'll love it. And all you really need as far as special equipment is just one of these grill baskets. You can find these about anywhere. I'll put a link to the one I'm using. And all you gotta do is fire up the grill really hot, follow these steps. So the first step is choosing a good marinade and stir fry sauce or making your own. In this case, we're using the same for both to make it easy. And this is one you can buy from Target if you don't want to make your own. Not sponsored by this or anything, just one that I use on a, semi-regular basis if I don't want to make my own. But in this case, we're making our own. So tonight we're trying to limit it to a few ingredients you can stock in the pantry and use over and over. These are some of my favorites to make a good Asian marinade. So we got our marinade and our stir fry mix made up. So the first thing we want to do is marinate our steaks. And tonight we're using one of my favorite cuts. We're using a flat iron steak. There's a lot of other steaks you could use for this. Usually something a little more on the thin side, get a little more flavor packed into it. So your skirt steak, your flank steak. Obviously we're using the flat iron tonight. You can also use hanger steak. All right, while your steak's marinated, go ahead and heat up that grill. We're cranking it up to high in this case. We want it nice and hot for the steaks and the stir fry. It works really great at high heat for both of these. So I got the weeknight Weber cranked up back there, and we're gonna heat it up to around 600 plus. It'll be perfect for this operation tonight. Now next we wanna get our veggies ready to roll. So go ahead and chop those up if you haven't. You can use pretty much any variety you want, experiment. Tonight we're using onions, we're using mushrooms, peppers, carrots, a little broccoli, and that's kind of my go-to classic mix. So go ahead and experiment with that. And I try to slice things up nice and uniform for even cooking. Like to add a little color in there just for a little, little pop. And if you're looking for a new knife to add to your arsenal, this is a good lightweight one I've been using for a while. And slices nice precision, nice accuracy, and it's really easy to use. I'll put a link in the video description if you want to check it out. Also, there'll be a discount code with that as well. So after you get your veggies chopped up, you want to go ahead and coat them with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of avocado oil, vegetable oil of your choice before we coat it with the mixture that we made for the marinade and the stir fry sauce. You want to toss it pretty liberally because some of that will wear off on the grill as you turn it. So really nice coating, want it a little fairly on the thicker side, and that'll kind of dilute itself a little bit as we go through the grilling process. And generally I'll throw the steaks on a little bit before the veggies, so that way the steak generally has a little more time to rest as the veggies cook. As you practice, you'll get the hang of this, but there's really no wrong way to do it. It'll all come together great in the end. Generally shooting for medium to medium rare on the steaks, and we're kind of running out of time tonight. The sun's going down. Plate it quickly, bring it together, add a little rice, add a little fresh squeeze of that orange again, maybe some herbs. You may have seen I added a little Thai basil there while I was cooking it. just adding that fresh herbs gives it a little more punch, so add what you have in the garden. And this is one of my wife's favorite recipes. I think you'll love it. And I'll put up a link here to some of my other favorite quick grilling recipes, chicken, salmon. You'll love these. And if you haven't subscribed to Seared and Smoked, please do so. I'll be trying to put out more quick grilling, awesome recipes very soon.